First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They begin the drive with Robinson. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 79 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Bears nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Jackson on first down. Steps away to his left. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for first and 10.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come on. Joker.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Echo! 52's the mic, boy. 52. I don't think you got it, son. Hey, Mike 52. Hey, hold on. Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And caught by Henry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Derrick Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Jackson from the shotgun. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
From the gun, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
It's fielded at the 45. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Down. 50. 54. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Screen. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Right there. 54.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. Derrick Henry, room here to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No, check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Robinson's got it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
I'm here all day. Check 13. Check 13. 49. Check 49. Check 49. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Yeah. Twits. Watch twits. Hey, number 28. Mike. He's coming.
2nd and 5. Go. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
3rd and 14.
Free bud. Watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down. Ball shot. Hey, Mike 28. Watch the run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 28, come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Mike 28. 28. Here we go. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. You're trapped. Mike 28. All day, dog. Hey.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get up.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Here we go. Here we go. Check in. In your face.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Get that ball.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll set up a throw. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Mike, 28. Bring it. Bring it. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming. He's coming. Check it. Let's go. We got it. We got it. Mike, 28. Go. Get ready. Get ready.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
I got you. Hey, number 28. Mike, he's coming. He's coming. Check in. Go. Hey, get in the way.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You go night. Hey, switch gears.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that one will be accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, watch it, watch it. That's it.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
You better be afraid of me.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Don't get nervous. Hey, watch that. Yeah, 54. Mike, come on. Watch the action.
To throw is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
You must. 54, right there. 54, Mike. That's right. Hey. Mike's 54. Defense wins championships, baby.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
It's our time. It's our time. He's checking. Crash, hold on. 54, whoa. Mike. Check. Watch 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I'm going back to you. Quick down. Neil, come. Hayward. Yup. Comes to me, it's me.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
We play to win. Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Go, go, go. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. I got you.
Now Jackson throwing again. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 49. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go, defense.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
On the ready. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Go. Check it out. Check it out. Kill.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Watch the slant. Mike 28. I got him. Mike 28. Mike, hustle. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Here we go.
They'll look to throw.
Here we come again.
Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Binds, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He completes it to Henry. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
36.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius had a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. A gain there of 21 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37, Bears 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. You must be
Jackson now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 40-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
A gain of 7.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a big one.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
Here we go. Set. Pittsburgh. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Ready, go.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And some space here. A gain there of 21 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here we go. Here we go. 6 yards. Get that quarterback at all costs. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
And an Eagle 1st down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Mike 54. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, one set. Whoa. Mike 54. Mike 54. We own them. Go. We own them. Shoot up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
2nd and 13. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Okay, 52, right. Check, 52's the Mike. Here we go. Check safety. 64. Wait. 66.
Play action. It's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
52's the Mike right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike.
Jackson operating from the gun. Got a man. It's Brown. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Right there, 54, right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Under 10. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Echo. 5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2.
Now Jackson. And it's caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Jackson will throw again. Dancing to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jacobs now. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Jacobs. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Big hit.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 10, 54, 66. Roll it. High. Let's get out the field, defense. Shoot. Here we go.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Eagles 51, Bears 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Their own 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Time to go. Night. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the Delta.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Jackson now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
He's coming. Check in.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Mike, he's coming. Check in. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. Squeeze. Tighten up. Check the backer.
Now back to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike 28. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.